Good day, friends and families. Once more, this is Dr. Nelson Lekwuwa. We are still on the topic Seasons for Divine Healing. Seasons for Divine Healing. And today, we are going to continue from where we stopped. We're going to look at the book of Genesis, chapter 8, verse 22. Genesis chapter 8, verse 22, which says, "While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease." So while the earth remaineth, while the earth exists, the seasons and the time can never cease. They shall continue as long as the earth remaineth. We are also going to look at the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. And it says, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So there is a season to everything we do in this life. So now we're going to still look at this month of September, which is the month of changes in seasons. You can see the changes that is happening in our weather. You can see we are moving from the summer to fall. We are moving from the rainy season to the dry season. So this is a season of harvest. This is a season of celebration. This is a season of Thanksgiving. So you see New Year festivals, all manner of occasions happening in different directions. So, but this is also a season for us. Now we're going to look at the waiting time. When we look at the book of John chapter 5, verse 1 to 9, we saw a man that is standing by the pool of Bethesda for 38 years. Waiting for the angel to come and trouble the water for him to dive in and get his healing. While he was waiting, another one will come and pass him. So, but this time we are looking at the cry for help. That we don't need to wait that long of 38 years. We can cry for help. So why we cry for help in this season? So that this season will not pass you by. We look at the book of Mark chapter 10, verse 46 to 52. So Mark chapter 10, verse 46, and it says, "And they came to Jericho, and as he went out of Jericho with his disciples, and a great number of people, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the highway side begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, 'Jesus, thou son of David, have mercy on me.' And many charged him that he should hold his peace. But he cried the more a great deal, 'Thou son of David, have mercy on me.' And Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. And they called the blind man, saying unto him, 'Be of good comfort, rise, he calleth thee.' And he, casting away his garment, rose and came to Jesus. And Jesus answered and said unto him, 'What wilt thou that I should do unto thee?' The blind man said unto him, 'Lord, that I may receive my sight.' And Jesus said unto him, 'Go thy way, thy faith hath made thee whole.' And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the way." Immediately he received his sight. It is very important for us to know the time, the season where we are in is a season you need to cry for help. You should cry for healing. It's not the time to be waiting. You have waited for so long. This is the time to grab your healing by faith. This is the time to take action and get your healing. So it is very important for you to know, like the blind Bartimaeus, he said, why they were asking him to keep quiet, but he cried the more a great deal. The more they were asking him, is enough, the more he's crying no more. He's increasing his voice. It's time for you to increase your voice. In case you have been crying before, it looks like you have been shouting, you have been praying, you have been interceding. It looks like you have waited for 38 years. This is the time that it shall not pass you by. Because Jesus is passing by this season. And this is the season for your healing. Do not allow this season to pass you by. When it is your season, you believe in anything that is possible. When it is your season, anything can happen. And this is that season that your healing must come to pass. And do not allow it to pass you by. Welcome once more to your season of divine healing.